Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boyhood digital, the rock reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. A world of peace to my Ukraine. A plethora of love to my Ukraine. As I stand with God, I stand with Ukraine, yes sir, and there seems to be trouble in paradise, based on what I see here. Trouble in paradise. I don't know, but it doesn't look good for Putin. Doesn't look real good for the Russians. Doesn't look real good for the Kremlins. And we're praying, as I pray every morning, that this all leads to peace and it doesn't lead to catastrophe, guys. I am a little scared. I want you to tell me in the comments what you think about this. I'm a little scared that Putin gets cornered. I don't even like saying his name, but I'm a little scared that they get cornered and turn into nuclear alternatives, if you know what I mean. And then that would be for the worse. I am a little scared of that, guys. You let me know what you guys think about that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully this all leads to him getting pressured and just stopping the war altogether. He's also getting pressured by NATO. But I see here, but let's get right into this video, guys. Protests against Putin's rule begin in Siberia. Repression machines launch in Altai Republic. Let's get right to it, guys. And before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. Let's get right to it, guys. Let's go.
Law enforcement authorities in Siberia's Republic of Altai said on Wednesday that they arrested a local activist suspected of publicly inciting terrorism, a move that comes amid a wider crackdown against opponents of controversial municipal reforms. The local branch of Russia's investigative committee, which probes major crimes, said it placed a moderator of a public group on Telegram in temporary detention. The agency said it would seek a court order for pre-trial custody. Though officials did not name the person, local activists identified her as Arna, a prominent figure in protests against a Kremlin-backed governance overhaul and the expansion of Moscow-owned businesses in the Republic. State financial watchdog Rosfin Monitoring added Arna to its Federal Register of Terrorists and Extremists last month. Arna shared on social media the first few seconds of a police search at her home. In the video, police could be seen forcing their way into her apartment and shouting at the people inside to lie on the floor. In a separate video, her mother claimed that armed riot police had seized money and personal electronics and taken her daughter away while leaving behind 3 children, including an infant. Searches were also reported at the homes of other activists and that of Arna's mother. Fellow activists told independent media that Arna had been planning to travel to Moscow on the day of her arrest to deliver signatures demanding the resignation of Altai's head, Andrei Turchak. Protests against Turchak have roiled the region since controversial municipal reforms were passed this summer. The reforms merged many rural districts into larger, more consolidated districts where a number of elections took place earlier this month. Critics say the overhaul strips residents of local political representation and hands Moscow tighter control over regional government. In August, the Altai Supreme Court rejected a lawsuit challenging the municipal reforms, sparking large protests in the capital city of Gorno-Altaysk.
I noticed that in Russia, I guess because, yeah, they border with China. There's a big Asian community in Russia.
Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva said he expects that when he meets with United States President Donald Trump, there will be no limits on the issues to be discussed, but what is not discussable is Brazil's sovereignty. According to Associated Press, da Silva described a chance encounter with Trump on the sidelines of high-level week and confirmed that they had agreed to a formal meeting. Lula said, "The US and Brazil are the largest democracies in the continent, in the Americas. We have many business interests in common. We have many industrial interests in common. We have many technological and scientific interests. And we have a lot of interest in the debate about digital platforms and artificial intelligence and on trade issues. So, if we are the two largest economies of the Americas, there's no reason so that Brazil and the US should face conflict. On the current state of the world," he said, "it's not normal what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. It's not normal what's going on in Gaza. It's not normal the amount of conflicts that we have, the largest number of conflicts since the Second World War, and it's not normal the amount of countries that are spending trillions of dollars in arms spending. We should spend trillions of dollars to end hunger. 733 million people in the..."
I so agree with this man. I so agree with this man that the money that they're spending in arms and killing people to kill people. And there was another, I think the Prime Minister of Bermuda, she was saying that she gave an awesome speech about peace.
The world are in hunger. It's not normal the inequality that exists on the planet. On United Nations reform, the Brazilian president said, "The picture of the 2025 world is not the same as 1945. Countries have evolved. Humanity has evolved. We need to have more countries. We need to stop the veto power in the UN, and above all, in relation to climate, what we need is that when we take a position, that we put it to a vote. We need everyone to comply with this decision." On the future meeting with the US president, he said, "I expect that a conversation between two heads of state we can put on the table what are the issues, what are the problems, what are our differences. And then we start to make decisions."
Brasil e Estados Unidos são as duas maiores democracias do continente. Nós temos muitos interesses empresariais, nós temos muitos interesses industriais, nós temos muitos interesses tecnológicos e científicos, nós temos muito interesse no debate sobre a questão digital e a inteligência artificial, nós temos muito interesse na questão comercial. Portanto, se nós somos as duas maiores economias e os dois maiores países do continente, não há porquê que Brasil e Estados Unidos vivam em momentos de conflito. Não é normal o que está acontecendo na Rússia e na Ucrânia, não é normal o que está acontecendo em Gaza, não é normal a quantidade de conflito que nós temos, que é o maior número desde 1945, do fim da Guerra Mundial. Sabe, não é normal.
Yeah, it's like there's so many wars going on at the same time. And what he's saying is true. This is not normal. Something needs to be done. People are dying. People are getting killed. And I think our leaders are not making decisions based on their citizens. They're making decisions just based on personal beliefs and personal convictions.
A quantidade de países que estão gastando trilhões de dólares em armamento, quando nós faremos gastar trilhões de dólares para acabar com a fome no mundo, que são 670 milhões de seres humanos passando fome. Não é normal a quantidade da desigualdade que ainda existe no planeta. A fotografia de 2025 do mundo não é mais da fotografia de 45. Os países evoluíram, a humanidade evoluiu. Então é preciso ter mais países, é preciso acabar com o direito de veto na ONU, acabar com o direito de veto, e é preciso que, sobretudo na questão do clima, quando a gente tomar posição, que tiver uma votação, é preciso que todos cumpram.
Too bad that's not going to happen. What he's saying for them to get together and comply with this, there's too many differences in this world. People just have two different minds. Everybody want to go to a different way. So that's where the conflicts are coming. And everybody has their own personal interests. And nobody really wants to sit at the table. And everything is going crazy because nobody really wants to dialogue anymore.
O que eu espero? Eu espero que numa conversa entre dois chefes de Estado, nós coloquemos na mesa quais são os nossos problemas, quais são as nossas diferenças, e começamos a tomar decisões. Eu estou convencido que algumas decisões tomadas pelo presidente Trump se deveu ao fato da qualidade de informações que ele tinha com relação ao Brasil. Na hora que ele tiver as informações corretas, eu acho que ele pode mudar de posição tranquilamente, da mesma forma que o Brasil pode mudar de posição. Veja, nós temos que sentar, colocar na mesa todos os problemas que ele tem com relação ao Brasil, o problema que eu tenho com relação aos Estados Unidos, e a partir daí a gente começa a discutir. Veja, o que não é discutível é a soberania brasileira. E a nossa democracia, isso não é discutível. Nem com o presidente Trump, nem com nenhum presidente do mundo.
He makes it look easy. He puts it very easy. It's not that easy. It should be that simple, but it's not.
Nós temos um fluxo comercial, sabe, muito importante. Então eu não sei quem foi que disse para o presidente Trump que ele tinha um déficit comercial com o Brasil. Sabe, ele teve um superávit em 15 anos de 410 bilhões de dólares. Então, como eu não sei quem é que deu informação para ele, eu espero que sentado numa mesa, ele, os assessores dele, meus assessores, a gente possa restabelecer a harmonia necessária que tem que ter entre Brasil e Estados Unidos.
Presencial?
E você não tem uma guerra em Gaza, você tem um genocídio de um exército fortemente preparado contra um povo indefeso, sobretudo mulheres e crianças. Ora, eu até ontem no meu discurso, eu avoquei, sabe, o povo judeu que tem lutado também contra o Netanyahu. Tem muita gente dentro de Israel que não concorda com o massacre que está acontecendo. Tem muita gente fazendo protesto de que é preciso parar com esse genocídio. E esse genocídio só está acontecendo porque quem pode parar não tomou atitude de parar. O Conselho de Segurança da ONU poderia ter tomado uma atitude mais forte. Poderia ter tomado uma atitude. A mesma ONU que teve força para criar o Estado de Israel, ela precisa ter força para criar o Estado palestino.
Oh, man. Listen, guys, I just wanted to say that what's going on in Gaza, I'm not going to comment too much about that because I don't want to really go overboard. But I have watched videos and I have cried like a baby seeing what's happening there. And I'm going to leave it at that. Just going to leave it at that. I kind of thought, this video kind of threw me off, guys. I'm going to keep it real. I kind of thought we was going to talk about the protest that's going on against Putin in Russia. And then it just went right into President Lula da Silva from Brazil and him talking about what's going on in the world and the conflicts that he has, that his country has with the U.S. So it kind of threw me off. But it's still good. We still get to know, guys, that there's a lot of shit going on, man. There's too much going on in this world. And we need to come to some type of, something's got to happen, guys, because we can't, if we continue the direction that we're going, World War III is definitely going to come about. And it's not going to look pretty. It's not going to be good because this time it's not going to be the same as World War II. This time there's a lot of nuclear weapons around and a lot of nuclear weapons are going to be thrown around and a lot of lives are going to die. And I think that these world leaders are not taking this into consideration. They're not evaluating the risk. They're not evaluating the casualties. They're not evaluating the current casualties that are going on now. But anyway, guys, man, we'll get back into that. Let me know, guys. Let me know in the comment what you think about all this, guys. If you have any other suggestions on what I should do, what other type of video I should do, please let me know, guys. And, of course, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the description. Love you, Ukraine. Peace, love, and God bless.